welcome to day 1272 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is one second. Quote for today is everyone is running their own race. Everyone is running their own race. And what do I mean by this? If you could look at life as though everyone is running their own race, that means you are running your own race. That means you need to focus on your race and not keep looking out and about. And there could be more to it. More on this on the other side of the show. You'll tag a friend who needs to receive this message. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining. And I will catch you on the other side of the show reel. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back to the conversation on day 1272 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is everyone is running their own race. And what do I mean by this? Well, each one of us is on a journey of our own. Each one of us is running a race of our own. We have our own goals to meet. We have our own accomplishments, no, accomplishments to achieve. We are all working towards something, each one of us. So everyone is running their own race. You are going to feel in a very odd off space if you will begin to compare yourself with somebody else, if you will begin to complain about where you are, if you will begin to constantly cry about where you are, if you're constantly going to resist the change, if you're not going to compliment others with your heart, if you're constantly going to question people, it's really going to put you in an odd spot. The best thing to do is to focus on yourself, focus on your journey, focus on your race, and work towards doing better each time. So these are my thoughts, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you think when I say everyone is running their own race? Because isn't that how it is? Each one of us has our own finish line. Honestly, if I were to look at life and to look at the that each one of us has a finish line to our life, and each one is going to run our lives as best as we can. The problem arises when we begin to compare ourselves with others. The problem arises when we begin to feel envious of others, or when we feel always in that victim mode. Now, the thing is, either you can be a victim of your life or you can be a master of your life. But to be a master of your life, you first have to be a student of your life, right? So you transition from being a victim to a student to a master, because that's only how you're going to learn. If you're going to constantly look at your life and be a victim, then you're not going to rise above the circumstances, because you're constantly wallowing in your pain, in your losses, in your how do you call that, in those inequalities that life has given you. So the best thing to do, therefore, is to move forward from a space of studenthood, from looking at life and saying, okay, what am I learning in this situation? What has this situation come here to teach me? What is it about myself that I can learn? What can I gather? And how can I use this learning in my life moving forward? So don't just take those lessons and make notes and store them away. Instead, use those lessons to move forward. Apply those lessons, apply those learnings in future situations, and see how beautifully life begins to then kind of unfold like a beautiful a rosebud that just begins to blossom and bloom. And you begin to feel so much in control, so much in gratitude, and so much in love for life. So I wish you lots and lots of moments of gratitude in life, and I trust that this conversation has been helpful to you. If it has, please write in comments saying, I am grateful, because isn't that what we have to be? Be grateful that you have a track on the way, on that race of life, and be mindful that you are focusing on your steps moving forward. You're not getting distracted by others, and you are focusing on where you need to head forward. And for those of us who are feeling a little lost or distracted, and it could be overwhelming due to what you've gone through the last few months and weeks and months, and even the year has been a little tormenting. So if you've gone through something really, really, really heavy, then do take the time to catch your breath. Do take the time to be kind with yourself, to be kind to yourself, and move forward with a lot of grace and gratitude as and when you are ready. But don't stay in that wallowing victim state for a very long time, because yes, it could get a little comfortable to just complain. Instead of doing that, transition one day at a time into student mode and ask yourself that question. Ask your space that question. What am I learning? What am I learning about the situation? What am I learning about myself? What resources do I have within me and with me that can help me take that one step forward? Because sometimes that's all it takes, one step forward, one video a day. Thank you for joining me on day 1272 of these videos. I've been presenting them since 1st of May 2018, every day without a gap. And this is my purpose for the day: to serve, to contribute, and to work towards creating shifts for people, one conversation at a time. Thank you so much for watching. I am grateful in comments if this has been value to you. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Tag a friend, and if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the channel.